What's up, everyone? Got your brain on standby? Because today, we're not talking about superpowers or epic fights. We're talking about something way more thrilling: mind games. This is for all of you who love a good cerebral workout. The kind of shows where the real battles aren't fought with swords, but with wits, strategy, and pure psychological warfare. We're talking chess matches on a grand scale, poker games with the highest possible stakes. So get ready to question everything and brace yourselves for some serious plot twists. Here are my top 10 mind game anime. Death Note. First up, the king of psychological thrillers. Light Yagami is a top student with a serious god complex. The problem? He finds a notebook that kills anyone whose name he writes. His world turns upside down when a Shinigami appears, and he finds himself in a deadly game of cat and mouse with the genius detective L. This is all about justice versus ego and how absolute power corrupts absolutely. The moody lighting, bold framing, and that incredible choir-heavy score turn every single plan into a suspenseful, almost ritualistic moment. You'll grin, you'll gasp, and you'll find yourself genuinely questioning whose side you're on. If you've ever wanted to outplay destiny, this show will scratch that itch. One Outs. Next, we've got a sports anime that's not about strength, it's about cunning. Tokuchi Towa looks lazy, but he's a true predator on the mound. The problem? He's playing in a rigged baseball world where money and pride beat fair play. The turning point? A devilish contract. He gets paid per out, but loses big for every run he gives up. It's a masterclass in psychology, negotiation, and pure game theory in sports. The clean cuts and tight internal monologues make every single pitch feel like, say, a calculated chess move. You'll cheer, you'll laugh, and your pulse will spike on every full count. If you've ever argued strategy with your friends, you'll feel seen. Don't skip it just because it's baseball. The real game is all in his head. Great Pretender. Meet Makoto Edamura, who swears he's Japan's greatest swindler. The problem? He gets outconned by a global con artist and swept into a series of massive international heists. The turning point is when he joins a crew that targets powerful villains with some serious style. Under all the slick fun, this show asks big questions. Who truly deserves justice? And is redemption even possible? The vibrant pop art colors, jazzy music, and slick editing make every single scam an absolute treat to watch. You'll laugh, get choked up, and feel your heart stolen right along with the marks. If you love ocean-style twists and turns, this is your new favorite show. Kakegurui. Yumeko Jabami smiles like an angel, but she gambles like a demon. The problem? She transfers to an academy where your status is decided by high-stakes games and rigged rules. The turning point is when Yumeko starts flipping the cheating right back on the cheaters. This anime is all about compulsion, freedom, and the insane thrill of taking a risk. The wild expressions, sharp cuts, and pulsing soundtrack turn simple bluffs into pure fireworks. You'll squirm, you'll laugh, and you'll feel the rush, then wonder why you're sweating so much. If you've ever said double or nothing, you'll get it. Jump in, but just don't bet what you can't afford to lose. Code Geass. Lelouch is a banished prince with a sister he needs to protect. The problem? His home was crushed by a powerful empire. The turning point? He gains Geass, a power that forces anyone to obey his commands. This show is driven by themes of rebellion, identity, and the high cost of your choices. The dynamic mecha battles and operatic direction give every single strategism serious spectacle. You'll cheer, you'll rage, and you'll probably cry at that famous ending. If you love clever plans that spiral into unforeseen consequences, welcome aboard. Few shows stick the landing like this one does. Kaiji. Kaiji is broke, unlucky, and one bad night away from total ruin. The problem? He's dragged into a series of terrifying debt games where losing means a lot more than just money. The turning point is stepping onto a ship where chance is literally a weapon. This is a raw, gritty look at despair, hope, and survival psychology. The sketchy line work and grinding sound design make the tension feel physically painful. You'll clench your jaw, you'll yell at the screen, and then you'll exhale like you just ran a marathon. If you've ever been one decision away from disaster, this hits home hard. The gambles may be ugly, but the payoff is very, very real. Psychopaths. Akane joins a futuristic police force that measures your crime potential. The problem, the system, called the Sybil system, judges souls, not actions. The turning point is when she meets criminals who manage to break the system by understanding it from the inside out. It wrestles with massive questions about free will, safety, and what justice really means. The neo-noir visuals and a chilling score build a world you can almost feel. You'll be fascinated, disturbed, and hungry to argue ethics after every single episode. If you like Black Mirror-style questions, you're in the right place. Kaguya-sama. Love is war. Kaguya and Shirogane are top students and romantic cowards. The problem? Their pride has turned confession into a battlefield. The turning point? Every single tiny moment where one of them almost slips up and confesses first. This show is all about love, ego, and the sweet, hilarious stupidity of being human. The hyperactive narration and precision timing make these mind games absolutely hilarious. You'll laugh, you'll squeal, and you might even remember your own ridiculous crush tactics. If you've ever refused to text first, this show is therapy. Just hit play, these wars end in pure joy. Talentless Nana. On an island of gifted students, a new girl named Nana transfers in with a bright smile. The problem, the school isn't what it seems. Hidden agendas and a class full of secrets. The turning point, a mission that completely flips the meaning of who the enemy is. Under all the twists, this show asks who we trust and why. The sharp shot composition and cold interiors make every smile feel suspicious. You'll go from feeling cozy to cold in a single shocking reveal, and you'll love every second of it. If you like puzzles with a knife hidden behind them, you're home. Give it a shot. That first episode hook is absolutely brutal. Classroom of the elite. Ayano Koji hides in the back row by choice. The problem? He's enrolled in a cutthroat school where points control your life. The turning point is when he teams up with a few smart classmates to try and climb his way up from the bottom. This show explores merit, manipulation, and the masks we wear to survive. The cool color palettes and clinical pacing make every single plan feel surgical. You'll smirk, you'll frown, and you'll whisper "no way" when his schemes snap into place. If you enjoy quiet geniuses breaking the system, say no more. Just watch it. The mind games level up with every single arc. So there you have it, folks. My top picks for the best mind game anime out there. The feeling of watching these characters outsmart each other is just incredible. It's not just entertainment, it's a workout for your brain. I hope these suggestions give you some new shows to binge. If you enjoyed this list, please hit that like button, subscribe for more recommendations, and let me know in the comments what other mind game anime you think I should have included. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.